Hi guys, good afternoon. So just wanted to put a short video together to put out there what's worked for me when I felt unfulfilled, stressed, worried, anxious, and those sort of thought patterns that can kind of hold us back to doing exactly what we want to do in life. There was a time when I felt like that, and if you're feeling like that now, like unfulfilled, worried, stressed, or you just feel like you can't move forward, maybe even stuck in a relationship that's not working for you, a job that's not working for you, that kind of sense where your spirit's just kind of crushed a bit, and it's like, what am I doing here kind of thing. There comes a time in everyone's life when the opportunity is there, to change, to move forward, and to go into that kind of uncomfortable area, because they always say when you're out of that comfortable place just into your uncomfortable zone, that's where the most growth can happen. And if you're one of them people now that are feeling anxious, stressed, or worried, I can relate to feeling that way, because there was a time where I had negative thought patterns, emotions, stuck in kind of cyclical negative emotional patterns months at a time, insomnia, not sleeping, and not really doing much with life. And a decision came where I had to make a decision for my life, what I wanted, what was important to me. And sometimes people can think that's selfish, but who's going to look after you? There's only you who can look after you. And when I decided that and started to take care of me for myself, I did have to reach out and learn different things, learn about myself, how I operated, and how I could change and move forward with my life. And in doing that, I did learn some skills and techniques, and one of them is Reiki, which you probably already know about from other promotional materials, or just conversations you maybe had with me, or posts that I put up. Reiki is a very powerful energy technique that can help us move forward in our lives, on different levels, and it works where the person is and what they need. And then I got into EFT and hypnotherapy. EFT has been very powerful for me in releasing emotions in the moment to be able to do what I wanted to do, and getting out of that comfortable zone and just moving out of it. Because when we decide we want to change, that's when you've got to do the work, because we're all right in our comfort zone, but when we're faced with some type of change, that's when it's like, I feel fear or worry, or the thought patterns like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not good enough, I've never done it before, I don't know what I'm doing, all these kind of feelings. And EFT has been really powerful for me in moving forward, using it to be able to do what I wanted to do. And now I'm at university, I've done 4 years of education, 1 year left, I'll graduate, and I will continue with studying. So I can relate to people who want to move forward and do things but feel a bit stuck. So if you're looking to move forward in your life and make changes so you feel more confident, more relaxed, calm, learning how to look after you, then what I do in my coaching practice can definitely help you move forward to feel more confident, happier, stronger within yourself, to make those decisions that are right for you. There does come a time when we have to decide, are we going to stay in these old negative patterns with the same people around us doing the same things, complaining, or are we going to move forward and challenge ourselves a little bit, even though it is scary, because it is scary. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not. Change and transformation is scary from where we are to where we want to be. You think of a butterfly that was once a caterpillar, it didn't know what it was going to be like when it became the butterfly, but it had to go into the cocoon, into that scary dark place before it could hatch out and fly off and be that beautiful butterfly. So it applies to all of us when we want to transform our lives or move forward, just one step at a time. So if this is the right time for you and you'd like some techniques just to learn how to begin to move forward, feel a bit clearer in your mind, emotionally, physically, and just put your details in on my homepage, marcusabraham.com, and there's some free downloads there that you can use to begin that process and start moving forward. So go over there now, put your details in, email address, name, and you'll get some techniques, some information that can help you move forward straight away. Now's the time to make that decision, to begin to look after you. I just want to say thank you for listening to this video and giving it your attention. Have a nice evening and a beautiful afternoon. Thank you. Bye.